Hi everybody, Martyn the Flicking Feathers again today, and I'm tying a wee Micro Perdigon. Right, as always, I'll put a materials list in the description, along with a link to the Patreon page for anybody that wants to support the channel, get access to the members only content, and be entered into the giveaways. So, I've put my hook in my vice, it's a size 20, and I've got a 5/64 Instajig bead. Right, I find these a wee bit easier to work with when you get into the really small sizes, but if you want to, you can tie these Perdigons obviously much bigger. This is basically the same pattern with a pink bead, but this is essentially the same pattern that I'll be tying, but on a 14 on the jig hook. Anyway, I'll get started. So I'm tying it with a body quill, Veevus body quills for the body. So I'll get that started. I'm just taking like 3 or 4 wraps there in behind the bead. I'm going to take another couple down, and then I'm up to the front. Again, right, and that kind of wedges that in. Now, I've got 4 or 5 thread widths wrapped in here, right, although I've taken more wraps than that. But to help keep this under control, because this stuff's quite thick, I've got to take an open jump to the back there, and that's me like halfway down the shank, right? This will help you kind of keep the profile under control a bit. Now, tail is just Coq de Leon, same as any other Perdigon, and I've got 4 or 5 fibres as usual. I take one wrap and then another, right, and my tail's huge. Slide it in to here about where you want it, something like that, maybe a wee bit shorter. And then for my rib, I've got some UTC fluorescent fire orange on a spool, and I've waxed it fairly heavily, right? I've given it 4 or 5 pulls through the wax. I'm just catching that in with my backward turns, which will give me like 3 or 4 turns back, right? Just rest the bobbin out of the way there. Trim that off, length of the body, and then you can come up, touching wraps, just tidy everything up. There we go. Right, now at this size I'm not going to bother trying to put any more taper in. The couple of wraps that were there to shore up the bead, and then the wee step down at the back is enough. But I've been very careful to limit the amount of wraps of the body quill. I mean, the body quill is much thicker than your thread. So this is well waxed to help keep it together, but I'm also going to spin the bobbin to sort of cord it up a bit, and then take the rib up about 4 turns up the body. It's not very even, although you wouldn't notice it with your bare eye. I'm just seeing that in the screen there. It's a wee... God, it's about 1/10 of a millimetre. Right. On the screen it looks huge, but looking at it with my eye, it's very hard to see. So, get up to the front. Take another half hitch, or a wee 2 turn whip finish. Just got to build. Now, right up in the back of the bead. A wee hot spot. And another hot finish. Right, you can see the excess wax there, but that does help keep everything together. It stops the thread fraying or anything. And then if you want to use UV resin, by all means do, but especially when they're this wee, I don't bother. But the first thing on the finished fly is you probably don't want to use the brush from the bottle of black nail polish to do this. You can use your dubbing needle or a toothpick. Put a wee black wing pad, and then you let that dry. But I'll just swap it out for another fly. It's ready. And then I'm going to come in with a coat of varnish. On this size of fly, 1 coat's plenty. If you're going big, I still like to use 2 coats of head cement, like 14, 12, 16, even 18 maybe, 2 coats. But for a wee guy like this, 1 coat's enough. And there's the flies done. You can see you've got that wee olive body slightly glinting through, the fire orange threads very bright. It pops under UV and it'll pop in the daylight as well. So here you go, a Micro Perdigon. Hope it was useful, hope you enjoyed it. Tie some of these up, might be very useful sometimes in the winter especially. So till then guys, bye.